Good evening on this Godlike Friday. It's great to see everybody coming in the chat and the panel. We're having severe weather here in Texas, so we're trying to hang on tight without, without losing power. So me and Marcus are kind of going through that right now. But it's great to see everybody here coming in, and quite a bit happening in our panel this week. I feel like it's been a lot of communication, whether we're buying this or we're not buying this, and then all of a sudden everybody buys everything all at the same time. So and things come in all at the same time. We're going to talk about that this evening because a lot of pieces are coming to the collection, not just in mine, but in Marcos and in Alan's and also in Matt's. A lot of new pieces coming in, so I'm really excited to talk about those. I can't say I've seen a lot in the community, but there's a few things that I did want to touch on this evening that I did see that drew my attention because at the end of the day, some of these diodes they're just so massive. But if you have the space to display these, they're going to be fantastic. They are. So it's great to see everything coming in and finally coming to fruition. So let me address the chat because we still have everybody coming in.
We got Jay in the chat.
Oh, Mr. Sai, great to see you, sir. Jay, thank you for stopping in and saying hello, sir. Great to see you. And congratulations again on some of these amazing pieces. Man, that Absolute Batman is really got my attention. It's almost like when Legendary Beast does a piece, it almost screams their name, right, Alan? Because you can kind of see in their bases and their diode that is an LBS piece. And the more I look at those, the more I realize how amazing they are. I'm just saying maybe we should do a movie Iron Man in the future, maybe. I'm just saying. Just throwing it out there. Maybe in the future. Maybe. That'd be great. But I need another 1/3 Iron Man. I do. Great, Jay. Great to see you. Let me address the chat real quick. Night posting at 9:43 p.m. yesterday to be the first one. Hello, sir. How are you? Great to see you. Thanks for coming in. And we have a lot to talk about this evening. Great to see you. Hey, Alan, this guy always has my back. He's always posting. Terry, great to see you guys. Thank you for being here. Alan doing double duties. And this guy right here, man, we have an unboxing tomorrow we'll talk about here in just a minute. Lane is showing a new definition of patience, Alan, to not unbox this. And I know that feeling when you have that statue right in your hands and you're like, man, do I just wait? Do I unbox it now? What do I do? But we will go over that in shortly. But he has the Prime 1 Hellbat coming in to do the unboxing. That's a really killer piece, too. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. That's going to be exciting to unbox. Great to see everybody still coming in. My man Dinesh, great to see you, sir. Thank you for coming in. Great to see you. Thank you. Everybody's still coming in. My man Marcus doing double duty. Oh, did you change the base of the Absolute? Will be the best thing. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I look forward to seeing some of the changes you do, Jay. And, I'm going to say this. Always go with your gut, man, because you always have really great ideas. And I love that you get the feedback from the community. At the end of the day, it's going to be your design and it goes into fruition. So always go with your gut. I think you do a great job in that area. But I love that you listen to the community all the time. And I know the community does too. They really appreciate you very much. It's awesome to see. Man, just great to come in and see everybody start to. There we go. Hey, Cypher, how you doing, man? Great to see you. Extreme Gaming Collectibles, great to see you, sir. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you. Let me see. So did Palmer forget the 1/4 scale? Shipping I don't know. I haven't seen that too. I haven't seen them. Are you serious, Marcus? Are you getting this? The Suman Luffy bus?
Yeah. I just paid everything off from Josh from Comic Con. It should be here relatively soon. So freight shipping, it's a huge box. I hate shipping freight. It's annoying, but it is what it is. I think the box is 180 pounds. I said.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that this evening because we have a lot shipping out. So before we get into all that, I'm going to ask the chat and the panel because we have a lot to talk about. We have pictures, we have stuff that's arriving. I know Alan was super excited, and I was working today, and Alan sent me a picture, and I just opened it up, and I just couldn't believe it. Alan, I was working with somebody today, and we were kind of like at a point to where it was not really a break time, but a break time. If that makes sense. And we were training somebody, and the guy was over there just typing away while me and him were talking. And I said, "Take a look at this." And he said, "What in the heck is this?" And I kind of put up another picture, showed him what it was, whatever. And guess what? He wants a Prime 1 Predator statue now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he wants one so terribly bad. I said, "Man, I've got to warn you, is that you buy one, that means you're going to buy more." That's exactly what that means. So just be aware of that. Be afraid of it. Be afraid of it. But yeah, I mean, there's just a lot of money involved in collecting, especially these days. So I told them to be careful with that. But it's great to see everybody here. Thank you for all that. Let me have a question. I have a question for the panel and then for the chat also. And we do have more people coming in here shortly. But like today, what is your favorite statue comic piece that you've seen today? And it's so hard because there's so many great ones. And when I think of great comic pieces, I think of Legendary Beast. I think of XM Studios. I think of Prime 1 still to, and some still to come. There's things that are still coming out. So there's just so many great ones that are starting to get into collectors' hands. If I personally had to choose one, I really love. I'm sorry. I have three favorites: XM Hulk Transformation, XM Hulkbuster, and also now Batman on Tactical Throne. Those are my favorites. And you know what? I still love the Legendary Beast Iron Man. I guess that's four. I have so many that I love. Trying to pick one comic piece out of in our community is almost the toughest thing to do because there's so many great ones. Even though I've strayed away from comic and I've gone to like 99% movie. So, but that's just my 2 cents on it. That's something that those are the ones that really stand out to me. Mr. Marcos, what is one that you love the most that stands out to you as one of your favorite comic pieces?
So I'll do one in my collection and then one that I haven't got, but I really appreciate. Man, it's tough, man. I've out of our group, I think I have the most comic pieces. I would say probably. Man, it's in between. It's gonna be surprised. The custom Grundy, I love that piece a lot. Like everybody looks at it when I
love that one.
Here. And then a surprise one. Obviously, I'm a little bit biased because Deadpool's my guy. Out of all the Deadpool pieces I have, is the XM one that I think is the best piece that I have, details wise, concept wise. And I still don't know how it's still up. Like that piece is like hanging on by one little pole, dude. Like a whole little carousel pony, and then Deadpool himself on a little pole. I don't know how it's like. I don't know how it's staying up, but it's rock solid. But those are my two. I would say in my collection. And then the two I would say that are just out there, or everybody knows the Prime 1 Superman Hush is like one of the best comic statues of all time. I just you guys know my stance. Superman should have at least a smirking portrait like here and there, and then the Maestro, the XM Maestro. Those are the two I would say.
XM Maestro is it's just a work of art, man. It is.
I barely know anything about that character. I know it's a Hulk in the future form, basically, and that's all I know. But I just love the
you know what's a really good comic to read is the Logan story with Maestro in it. It is awesome. It's a really fast read too. It's really good. I love that comic.
Yeah, it's Old Man Logan you're talking about, right?
Old Man Logan, that's right.
Yeah,
it's a great one.
I've read it a long time ago. I know Hawkeye's in it and Logan and
he is.
So it's been a while though.
Yeah, he is. So there's some great pieces out there. Those are some good picks. Mr. Kiefer, I know before the collection you have now, you were all in on a ton of comic pieces that you sold, you bought, traded, and moved out. Do you have one that really stands out to you that's one of your favorites?
Okay. Well, yeah. See, it's not really a comic piece. It was It was the Arkham line from Prime One.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of comic. I would put that as a list that as a comic piece. The Mr. Freeze that they did some years ago.
I think it's huge.
I really liked. I had that one. I really loved it.
Yeah.
But like I said, over the years, yeah, I've sold off virtually all of my comic pieces. I have maybe one or two, maybe three pieces left,
Yeah.
and that's it. And I'll probably hold on to those for a little bit yet. But
Okay.
yeah, and of all the new stuff coming out, the Batman, the Tactical Throne
Yep.
from Prime One, I really, if I was doing comic again, yeah, I'd jump in on that one. I think that's an amazing piece, and and the other one that ticks all the boxes for me is the actually the LBS Wonder Woman.
I love that one. That's a
I
great
love
one.
that one.
I love.
Yeah,
That's my favorite.
that Wonder Woman. If I was doing comic, yeah,
Right.
she'd be coming home.
That's the best one they've done, I think, so far in the DC line, easily.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah. I mean,
I will get that piece. If Jay's still in the chat, I'm gonna get that piece. Just I have so much right now going on. I will get that piece though.
I do too.
Yeah, those are some great picks. I mean, there's so many that I really want to investigate and check out. I think the Prime One, Mr. Freeze, will probably be the one that I really want to get next. I really want to get next.
I may break my comic rule on that one.
Yeah, I broke it with Batman, so
that Mr. Freeze with Nora, that's just a work of art.
Yeah.
I fell in love with that one.
Let me address the chat. There's some really good ones on here too. So can we saying the Batman vs. Killer Croc? It looks, I know Matt Martin has that one, and let me tell you, it's incredible. Like, it is amazing, that piece. I love everything about it. I'm doing everything I can not to buy it. I don't need more. Like, it's just the one comic one that I was getting. That's it. I don't want to do any more than that because I have others coming, so I don't want to do that. But that's a great pick. So I really love that one. Cypher, this is the 1/3 scale Mark 7 battle damage from Queen Studios. We did an unboxing for that one, and I've had it for a while. It is one of my favorites, and I need a 1/3 next to him also. So I almost bought the clean version and put them side by side with RDJ, but I didn't do it. I almost did. But then I said, what's going to happen? There's going to be another one that I want, and then I have to sell that one. And no, I'm just going to wait. I'm just going to wait. So, yeah, that's one that that I really love, though. One of my favorites. Great to see you, Mr. Popo, another godlike collector, sir. Great to see you coming in. Jimmy, you're still waiting on the Iron Man X-Men. Okay, so I talked to Ben the other day, and I am still getting that. It's a piece that I've been wanting for a while now, and it's one that I'll be picking up still because I do have it on pre-order, and it'll be one that I add. It'll most likely go right here with that. But
did he freeze up, Alan?
You're frozen, Marcos. So just so you know.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You're back.
Yeah,
you're back. But right now, that's where the gantry will go unless there's something different that comes. But I really want it. That's where it's going to go. But yeah. Did I change your screen name? I'm not sure. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure. Sorry. Okay, so Batman versus Joker for a Prime One. That's a great one. Superman most unique comic pieces so far. Yeah, I mean, I just love that piece. I almost bought it several times, but I ended up not buying it, which I'm actually glad I didn't because, for one, it's huge, and two, I had a spot for it, but I was like, what else could I put around it? It was just like, it was so big that I just couldn't have anything else around it in my collection, so I decided not to get it. But it's a great one. It really is a great piece.
Yeah, speaking of Sumi art, they had the Harley Quinn one as well. That looks really good. The Harley Quinn Sumi art. That's a really good one.
Oh, wait, hang on a second. Like all that crew trapped in bed with a fever, but at least hey, man, I hope you feel better, Random Korean. I'm sorry you're not feeling well this evening. Hey, just kick back, have a drink, and just chill out, man. I'm sorry you're not feeling well. You can always watch the recording if you fall asleep too. But I notice our recordings are like at the roof usually on Friday nights, so great to see that. This is a great one. Batman vs. Joker 1/3 it definitely is a great one. Yeah, Mr. Edmondson, great to see you, sir. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Doing well. The question we're asking is, what's one comic piece that you really stands out to you the most, like one that you really love? There's a lot. So
man, that's kind of a hard question.
Choose one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow. Dang. I mean, as you know, I'm not that big of a comic piece collector, but I would have to, of course, I'm a little partial to the XM Iron Man comic piece, but I mean, I love my Bermejo Joker, the 1/3.
That one's cool. I love it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, he's an incredible artist, man. Incredible artist. So,
then again, I don't know. I mean, Dark Knight's Metal, that stuff's. I mean, Batman Who Laughs. I mean, I love that too. Yeah, that's too many.
Yeah, looks like we lost Marcos with the weather. The weather is just terrible right now in Texas. So we're getting hammered with hail and rain and everything else. Yeah, so it's raining cats and dogs out there. There's Marcos. He came back.
Am I better? Can you guys hear me?
You're better.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. It's storming.
Yeah, I was just talking about it. We're in bad weather right now, so bear with us, everyone.
Oh man, Godlike Studios, man, you got your own generator. I mean, that shouldn't be an issue.
You never know with this Texas weather.
Yeah, it's been happening. But all day. Well, I was driving home today, right? I was getting ready to come home, and I was like, man, I was getting work call after work call. I'm like, man, I almost turned on my phone. You know what? We're done. Like I was talking to Battlecat the other day on the road, and I was like, you know what? It's 4. It was like 4-ish. I'm like, that's enough today. That's enough. I can't do any more today. That's enough. I said that today. I guess around 3:30. I was like, we're not doing any more today.
So but y'all know though, like the main highway in Houston right now, some of the lights are off on the highways. That's how hard it's raining. So
yeah,
just let you know, it's a bad storm right now. So
yeah, just stay put if you can. If you're in Texas, chill out. Like you don't want to do that unless you really have to. But oh really? Okay.
There we go.
That's all on my Prime 1/3 DC. My favorite.
Lobo's a good one.
Oh, Lobo's a great one.
Love Deathstroke. Oh,
yeah, that's a great one. That's a great. He has good taste. You have good taste on it.
That Deathstroke was in 1/4, which I hope they don't do, but if they do, I would buy it. Like
100%. Yeah, that's a great one. Well, we're going to talk about our panel here because we had a barrage of enabled purchasing this week. I guess some of it was already planned throughout the weeks as we were buying things. Mike knows what I'm talking about. We're going back and forth like, hey, I got this piece. Hey, I got this. It's just it all happened all at once. I felt like, and I'm going to bring some of these things up. But tomorrow, with the Legend Lane, we'll be doing the Prime 1 Hellbat live unboxing. So, Lane, thank you for waiting because I know you really wanted to unbox that. And I think I'm really behind on a lot of our messaging, but like now my job is it can be very demanding on the phone. So just aware of that. So if I haven't come back to everybody with the messaging, I apologize. I think I'm like 20 messages behind or something like that, whatever, but I will address everybody on tomorrow. So but it's great to see everybody here, and thank you for that. We'll be doing the live unboxing of Prime 1 Hellbat tomorrow, 8 p.m. Central Time. So that'll be great to see. I can't wait to see more of that. And let me go over here. Great to see. So this is a picture of Matt Martin sent us in our group today. He has received the Prime 1 Jungle Hunter Predator. I think someone else on this panel wanted one too. I can't remember who it was.
Who was it?
I don't know. Somebody. Anyway, but it's just another great piece coming into his collection. And guess what? it doesn't stop there, Alan. He got more in, but you would think that'd be enough, but he got two. And I guess I just forgot. It's 3 boxes, right? The Predator. I guess I just forgot. I don't know.
It is 3. I think it was 3 when you unboxed it, Jimmy. Yeah.
I think it was. I just can't recall anymore. But yeah, I mean, Matt's getting that in. He just got it, so he's like a kid in the candy store. He's getting everything ready to go, and he's excited for it. Well, if that wasn't enough, Alan, then he got this too. Oh, this is Alan's.
Oh,
This is Alan's.
oh, that's mine.
Yeah, this is yours. So Alan got in the Lord of the Rings Weta piece that we'll bring up here a picture of, which he sent me today, which I was just blown away by.
Great piece.
But look how big this is. It's on a pallet, and look at it on top of the pallet. It's crushing the pallet. So
I was about to say.
Yeah, it's so big. So.
That's sawdust now. That's not even a pallet.
Yeah,
yeah. Alan, was it hard to get out of the box?
You know, the pieces weren't terribly heavy.
Okay.
But the one piece of the staircase, that piece was huge, and it had 4 bolts sticking out of the bottom of it.
Okay.
So it literally had to bolt to the bottom to the base.
Okay.
Because of the engineering of it and so forth. But yeah, that was a little tricky for as a one person put together. But yeah, I managed to get it. But yeah, It was tricky. That box is like almost, I'm going to say it's like close to 5 feet long.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That pallet's probably at least 4 feet, right?
Oh, it's over 4.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
This is big. This is big. You don't know. This is a 1/6 scale, correct? Like 1/6 or
Yeah,
1/6 scale. But it's like the biggest 1/6 dial I've seen so far from them. It's really big, and we'll take a look at that here in just a minute. But man, I've always said this piece belongs in your collection, and you'll all see why here shortly in just a minute. But and then if it wasn't enough, Matt Martin getting in the T800 life-size bust today too. I mean, once you get this piece, you want another bust. You want to get more realistic pieces. That's what I did. That's what I want to do anyways.
Mm-hmm.
But this piece is very special. Like, this is a very special piece. Not only is it massive and extremely heavy, it's probably the best bust on the market right now that I know of. If it was only dependent on likeness, RDJ would still beat that. But if the overall statue with the base and the likeness and everything else, I think this one takes the cake. I mean, you just don't know until you see it right in front of you that it looks like Schwarzenegger right there in front of you. So great piece, and I feel for you because that box is very heavy and really, really big. So good luck getting this together. And he did say he had help to get it all set up, which is great. Yeah, Alan, I would not want to unbox this one again.
No, meaning
Yeah, I just would never want to do that. Okay, well, you know what? That's definitely debatable because it's a great one. Yeah, it's a great one. I think you really have to get the Terminator in front of you, and you'll understand, like, why I think it is, or that's just my opinion, though. But it's something about that base, Alan, on the T800 that makes it 3 times heavier than a regular base. I think it's got like aluminum pieces in it, and but it is like a lead weight. It is very, very heavy.
There's definitely some metal parts in there.
Yeah, absolutely. I've never had a statue weigh this much, basically. Yeah, I never have. But we sold Queen Studios Mark I and also my Hulkbuster. So there are going to great collector, and he's super excited to get those. So I'm looking forward to going to those in his collection, freeing up room and making the room for others. So I am excited for that. But yeah, these are just coming in. And then Alan sends me these pictures here of the new Weta piece he just got in. And you could really see.
Lighting.
I know. My God, look at this.
Well done, Alan. That's good.
Thank you. Thanks.
Okay, so let me start from the beginning. Okay, so I mean, looking at this piece, and I've always said it belonged in your collection, Alan, and I think I was right by looking at the way you set it up. Um, okay, so the lighting, I've always said makes a huge difference, but seeing it lit up like this and the shadowing in the background and how it's all set up, it just looks fantastic. I mean, it just really does. And the way you have things lit up here, Alan, is it's just perfect. I know you have so many spotlights you can use that are dimmable, which a lot of collectors don't have. But some of those small differences make a large difference when it's all set up, and done. But talk about this piece, Alan. It's pretty big. The picture is a little deceiving because this is very, very big. Correct?
It is deceiving. I had to measure the antlers, before I put them on there. They're over 36 inches across.
Oh my God!
Just as a point of reference, so you get an idea. Yeah, it definitely commands a lot of attention when you walk in and look at it. It's 41 inches tall,
Yeah.
and it's 41 inches wide, and about 35 plus deep. So it takes up a lot of room. You have to have a big space for it.
Yeah, and I think when we were talking, Alan on the phone, I talked to Alan. He's my road buddy, man. I call him on the phone, and sometimes I would worry. I think I'm annoying him because I'm calling him all the time. Anyways, we're talking on the phone, and on the way home, I was already done with work, and we were just kind of going over things. But he had mentioned that he had a spot ready for this. I'm like, man, how do you have that much real estate ready to go for this? But he did, and could you fit another piece in here, Alan, with it if you had to, if you wanted to?
Yeah, I could. There's enough room. I could fit a smaller one, so like Weta piece on either side of him.
Okay. Wow. I don't really think it means anything, but
No, you know what? It looks really good all by himself. I think adding something into that particular space would kind of detract from the piece.
yeah, I think so too. This is an amazing pickup. I'm glad you found it. For one, you found it brand new, and then of course you got it from the Todd father. So you're able to get it, and I do love that it came on a pallet for you too, which we'll talk more about here in just a minute.
Yeah,
Alan, Alan, I can't stop thinking you look like a Texas hunter. In all Texas have like deer antlers. You look like you're a Texan right there, buddy. There we go. We got Alan the Texan now.
You know what? I may take those antlers and mount them on the hood of my truck.
Oh, that'd be really cool. You're a real Texan now, man. That's for sure.
How big is the case that's in?
It came in 2 boxes.
No. Your display case.
Oh, yeah, it's big.
Man. Is the lighting a direct overhead lighting, or is it kind of a little bit in the front?
No, I have a mini track system.
Okay, all right.
In all my cabinets.
Okay, gotcha.
And a lot of people ask about that, and they want to know where to get it. And the thing is, when I built the first cabinet, which is the one behind me, which was probably, I'm going to say at least about 10 years ago, I finally decided on what kind of lighting system I wanted to put in there. I found this mini track system, which is super versatile. I can put track heads like anywhere. There's strips running back and forth, up and down, whatever. The company, when I purchased them, the company told me that all of these were going to be discontinued. And so I asked them for a complete list of everything they had, as far as the 8-foot tracks, the corner, because you have to cut and assemble everything, all the corner pieces. end pieces, the power end, and all of the track heads. And I said, okay, send me a list of your basically your entire inventory, because I knew I was going to build up additional cabinets. And I ended up purchasing all their inventory, everything.
Right.
So when people ask, hey, where can I get this? They're like, well, it doesn't matter because there's nothing available anymore.
Thanks,
I-
Alan Kiefer, for that. Thank you.
I bought it all.
Well, you bought it all. Well, I mean, a lot of people don't know, but the Alan has several like amazing displays, which they'll all be revealed. I'm pretty sure in the room tour coming up. Alan's working on those things in the background, and I'll say this: you're in for a treat for sure. Some of these pictures that he sends me, I just can't believe how it came together. It's not what he has; it's like how it's displayed and how the lighting comes in just right. A great example is this picture here, and just how the lighting comes through the antlers. You can see the shadowing behind it. That's just awesome, man. That's just awesome. And it's because of Alan. I said to myself, I got to step up just a little bit, man. I got to figure this out and like be a little bit better about how I'm displaying things. And I started moving things around, but you know what? I'm much happier because I went into the Logic Case realm. And by the way, I talked to Brian today, and he'll be joining us very soon. The CEO from Space will be joining us to talk about the company, and then hopefully new projects coming, because I will be needing more. I will be. So, but I'm looking forward to that. Great piece here.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Man, it's beautiful. So this will be next week. I did get confirmation from Joshua from Comic Concepts. This will be coming next week. I think will be I think Wednesday. So we'll be doing the live unboxing. I think it comes actually Tuesday. But by the time I get home, I'm just kind of worried. You know what? Maybe I won't be home in time there. So this will be a Wednesday unboxing for us. Coming soon. Batman on Tactical Throne live unboxing on Godlike statues and stuff. So, and then also we have the Queen Studios Aliens bust that will be here, I think, probably Friday. So we'll reveal it Friday on the show. We will not be doing an unboxing for that, but we'll do a live reveal. How about that? Because the unboxing is just ridiculous for that piece. It's just really big, dude. So I've got a temporary spot for it till the new Module Space arrives, but I will post it on Godlike. But this opposite wall on this island is going to be all Aliens and Predator on the opposite side here. So that's going to go over here. I'll have 2 extra spaces here. I think I was talking to Battle Cat on the phone the other day, and I was like, well, I don't know what I'm going to put there, but we just kind of chuckled and laughed together because we know it's not really an issue. Like there's more pieces coming, whatever. We'll figure it out as we go, because that's we have spaces what we normally don't have, but now we'll have more space. So this will be on the following Wednesday of next week. So I'm looking forward to that, along with the Queen Studios Alien piece. And Alan, I did get that shipped through freight, so it is going to come on a pallet, the Aliens bust. I could have chosen, and I was talking to you about it, I could have chosen to have that delivered UPS and paid a lot less, but I was so worried that that would come in pieces and damaged, or I was not willing to take that risk. I just wasn't.
Well, that's kind of why Todd insisted on sending this Weta piece on a pallet.
Yeah.
Number one, they're rare. They're hard to come by. They're expensive, and a little bit extra it might cost in shipping freight. It's well worth not taking that risk. And the same thing with that alien bust. If that thing comes damaged, good luck trying to find another one.
Yeah, I'm just so worried that I would get it in and it'd be damaged, and then I have to get it repaired, and that's more money getting it shipped out again. It's just there's just too many risks involved for me to take that risk, and it's a very, very expensive statue that I wasn't willing to. You know what? Let me just go ahead and I'm sure it'll be fine type mentality. I just couldn't do that. I needed to be more of like, you know what? I'm gonna wait and get this shipped right. So I'm gonna bring up a picture of it because I don't know if Statue King was asking about it. It isn't. It's not. I mean, it's not that old, but it was like last year, I think it was. Very, very massive, massive piece. And let me bring it up here real quick. This will be here next week, and it is the Queen Studios Aliens bust. It's the big chap. So this piece is very big, but I look forward to it and getting this one in. So this will actually, Alan, this will be like a centerpiece to everything. And then the bottom will be the Predators, top will be other alien pieces. They'll kind of all come together that way. But this will be the centerpiece.
Oh,
So,
nice. And,
thank you. I'm very excited.
Anybody that's watching, Jimmy is desperately in need of the Prime One Alita. I'm sorry, not Alita. The Ripley, the quarter scale Ripley, to go with this. So anybody's got one or knows where you can pick one up, it's got to be the exclusive version. Let them know.
I will pick that up because I do need it. Maybe Noah will sell his later. We'll see. But if he does, I'll pick that one up.
Everything's for sale on Noah's thing. Like
I know.
Like, oh, fuck it, I'll sell it if it's a good price, obviously. But.
Yeah. This piece is extremely expensive, but Alan, I just couldn't resist it. I just couldn't. And I really wanted it, and I know it's going to look great in the case. And once I have it, it's done. And guess what? This is paid for, and it'll be shipping out next week, Tuesday. So
Cool.
very excited for this piece. It's going to be Statue Week next week. We got a lot of pieces coming in from all over the place. So I'm excited for that.
Like I said, Sume Luffy should be coming in next week too. So yeah, we have a lot coming in.
Oh,
Wow. Okay.
So everybody's getting these statues in. Mike Edmondson, I hear you typing over there. And when I hear you typing, that usually means this. How much can I get this for? Or how much is this one? Or how much is that?
I was actually looking up Ripley. I was trying to see. I was just trying to see if there's any place anywhere to add it.
Mike, I will say this. Look, I'm not the biggest Aliens fan at all. I went to Alan Kiefer's. I was privileged enough to go there. That was the piece that caught me off guard 100%. I was like, what the hell? This piece is amazing. I have zero, I think the Alien franchise is pretty cool. I just don't really care for it. It's just not my thing. Mm-hmm. But that piece was amazing. Like I've said it multiple times on the show. We did a live unboxing with Brian and Noah, I believe, too, right? Noah did one as well. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Raul said he's getting the Doom, the Prime one, the one Noah used to have. So that's going to be a good one. Also, but you're not unboxing. You don't have to unbox it because it's too big for his house. He said, which I understand. 180 box, ginormous. Yeah, he's in a store. Mike, I was at this. That Ripley piece, it completely blew me away. Honestly, with when I was at Allen's, people people always complain about the likeness. For me, like I said, it's not my IP, obviously, but it looks like Sigourney. I just think the whole statue in general is just amazing. It really is an amazing piece. Jimmy, you should get it as well. Like Alan said earlier.
I'm going to. It's like I've got a lot of pieces coming in. That's one of them.
I will say this. I know, Mike, you're a pretty big 1/4 collector, correct?
Yeah, I wasn't. I mean, that's probably a majority of my collection. I'm trying to decide whether I want to get out of 1/4 or not. But
I will say this though. I know Prime One will do a 1/3 Ripley one day. They just will probably. Yeah. So maybe wait. It just up to you guys. How you guys want to figure that out. But 1/3 is my preferred scale on movies.
Man, I really want to wait, but then I'm like, man, it will look great with this right now. And let's just say they do come out with a 1/3 Ripley, and I want to get that one. A lot of the community does collect 1/4. It wouldn't be hard to sell. But
I know you're all about value when you sell stuff, so maybe it will go down in value. That's another thing. I don't know.
It might, but I think if I've had it for Wow.
That 1/3 Hush was like a grail, and that went down in value when the 1/4 came out.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I mean, it could happen, but
it's a great piece though. Like if you want to get it, man. I'm not gonna stop you. That thing's awesome.
yeah, I mean, trying to sell like a statue this day and age has not been the easiest.
It's Mike knows for sure too. It's hell on earth, honestly. Yeah.
No,
Carl,
I don't think we'll do a giveaway.
Carl, to me, only to me though.
Yeah, I don't think we're doing a giveaway, but he'll be joining us to discuss a few new things, and I really want to talk about the engineering of module cases and also what he has planned for the future. And I cannot recommend them enough. Their customer service is probably the best I've seen in a long time with any company. It reminds me of like Sideshow. That's what it reminds me of. They have great customer service. They do.
Well, I would say with Brian, with you, that whole year, it was way more personal than Sideshow. Sideshow is probably the best customer service you can get in the Sideshow community. But with you, like we were with you the whole way through that, and Brian was super responsive. He was with you literally from start to end, and it took a little while to get here when our ship, because boats want to go slow during COVID. But
module cases take years to get. It just does.
Yeah,
but Marco, like, and they're custom. Not to mention, I was messaging Brian, and me, the fool that I was, trying to put these together. He would wake up in the middle of the night and help me get these together. And I felt terrible when he's, oh man, let me just wake up just a little bit. I was like, oh my God, are you serious? I am so sorry. Let's do this tomorrow. Yeah. And oh no, don't worry about it, man. And he would always be willing to help me and get it all together, send me pictures, circle things, underline things, and do this. And guess what? It all came together. I think I was telling Alan, was like, man, I had it all together and it wouldn't lock into place. And panic set in because I was exhausted and it took me forever to get all those cases in. And the second I grabbed a hold of it, Mike, to move it, I started sliding it and it locked. Bam! I was like, oh, and it was loud too. I was like, oh shit. I thought something happened to it. But it locked into place, and the side panels that screwed in I was able to screw everything in perfectly. So it came together, perfectly. And I'm just excited and proud to own them. So I'm looking forward to.
Is there any chance their lead time will improve as far as getting stuff?
That's a question for Brian when he comes on. I do know that they're working on new things, so maybe they are going to be doing that. And I know that's one thing that the community talks about all the time is that, man, I love them, but they just take a long time to get. And they just do. They're engineered, and once they get through, it takes time.
But I will say this: they do have like pre-made sizes, and I heard those are easier to get in, like quicker. They still got to ship through, like the Asian, Pacific Ocean, so that takes a while. But I know they do have that. But if you go custom, that's going to take a while, regardless.
Yeah,
like, it just will.
Some of those things you just have to be patient with, and like once you get them in, like right now I'm going to be using a garage shelf, which I want to get rid of all garage shelves, but I've got one left. It'll hold tactical throne. It'll hold my aliens piece until I get my module space in. And it's very temporary, but when it goes in there, it's going to look great. It really does. So that's my goal anyways. I'm going to set up some temporary spotlights here until I get it in and make it look as best as I possibly can until I get those. So that's coming soon. Yeah, but look forward to having Brian on, talking with us, and discussing the future of module space and anything new they got coming up. So I really support them all. Great bunch of dudes, and always willing to help you. And I can't say enough great things about them. Great guys. I got like 50 messages. Yes. Oh, here we go. We can clear all the messages. Oh my God. Yeah, I love you. Yes. Okay. So I promise I'll get back to everybody. Thank you for being here. So Marco's got this piece in this week, and we were like, man, where's the live unboxing? He's like, guys, this is really big. I can't do the live unboxing for this one. But this one looks amazing. Dinesh did a review for us too. But here's the thing. I was so happy for Marcos because he talked about this statue probably ever since I've known him. I think. He was going to get it. He really loved it, and finally it came in. I think there was a little bit of damage, Marcos, but you're getting that taken care of.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, it's big. Is it everything you wanted it to be? Because I know you waited a long time.
So the characters right next to him and the pictures, I think I said some more pictures in there.
Right.
Is like those characters are like 26 inches tall, like right there. All of them are 26 to 27 inches tall. So they're not tiny. This piece is just fucking 41 inches tall, so it dwarfs them.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just crazy. So this piece, like Jimmy said, this was my third PO of all time. Like right when I started collecting, I'm like, I saw this, like the little promotions, like I'm getting this. So I got it within like the first week it was up on pre-order. It has 1,200 pieces and it all sold out everywhere. So this was a very popular piece for Sume. This is a very important character to One Piece. So the fat boy, yeah, he's the fat boy, man. So yeah, the character himself, the base is heavy. The character himself's probably 40 to 50 pounds.
Okay. Wow.
And it's an awkward, like his like cape plus his like you see his outfit. It's an awkward thing to carry, and then you have to, his feet are double pegged, so you have to, you know how double pegs go. Like, you got to get it in the perfect spot. So I'm doing 50 pounds, like just trying to maneuver it in, and it finally gets in that spot and it goes in. Like, thank God. And even the worst thing is that big old vortex right behind him. So the piece, the big circle you see behind him, that's probably 15 pounds, and then the vortex probably another 25 pounds. Trying to get that big circle, like the little tornado type thing, into the vortex is, in the way I have it right now, it's almost impossible to do it by yourself. I'm just a retard, so I try to do it by myself. If you have it in a different position, it's probably a lot easier, because I saw their unboxing, like the site, and they have it like on a big old pedestal and someone's behind. It's very easy. For me, it's a big metal rod that goes into it, so I'm trying to get the metal rod in there perfectly, going blind. Like, I have my finger like trying to figure out where the hole is, and at the same time it's a nightmare. But yeah, you can see my hand compared to like the vortex, it shrinks my hand. I have a decently big hand, I guess you could say, but no, this piece is definitely I give it a 9.8 on the post out of 10. The only reason why it's not a better grade is because it had that break. Luckily, the break is in the back part of the statue, and it's a very clean break. Like, I can nothing could be done like from the distributor I got it from, or the Sume doesn't want to give a replacement. I can 100% just glue it together, and it will look new. It's a water piece, so it'll ripple, and water doesn't really, for me, it's not a big deal. And it's in the very back. See where that red character is? It's like right there, basically. So you would have to really look for it. But yeah, this piece, 9.8. There's so many details in the base, the characters. There's, I think, maybe a total of 6 characters on this piece in general. Like in the vortex, there's like 3 of them. On the side, you can see 2 of them, and I think there's 1 more on the left side of him. So this piece is just fantastic. It is everything I wanted in this piece. I think I told Alan and you guys, like, there's a newspaper like piece that you have to plug in on the vortex, and there's like a whole like storytelling thing in it, and it's real letters, and it's super tiny, but you can read them. And it like tells a whole story about a character named Sabo, and it shows details like he attacked this and that. Like, it's a real story element, And then a tiny little newspaper. So like, they really took their time with this piece. The downside of this piece is, like Jimmy said, it since he's known me, we've known each other, what, Jimmy, 3 years now, I think I want to say?
Yeah, at least, yeah.
This took 3 years to get in. So I know people got it in last year around July. Like, mainly Asian collectors got it around July. Some American collectors got it in October. I got this in now. I got it from Spec Fiction. I can't blame them too much. It's just what it is, obviously, with Sume. They took a long time to make this, and it took a longer time to get the distributors in America. But it's here. I had 1 clean break. It's not a big issue, so I'm happy about that. This piece is 4 boxes, so that's another thing why I told Jimmy and them, like, I just can't unbox this. Like, it would have been a nightmare, and where I put it is a really tight area. You guys would have seen me at my worst too. I would have been very upset and like not happy, just because the unboxing experience just wasn't a pleasant one. But it's a good, when it's put together, it's very good. So 9.8 out of 10. The colors on it are very amazing. There's no light up feature, which I'm fine with, because this character is based in darkness. That's his whole power. So I'm cool with that. Like, there's no need for a power light up effect. and the piece speaks for itself. Dinesh has it, Raul has it in the chat. It really is amazing. I just love it, man. And like I said, it's the best piece of my collection right now, easily. Sume bust, Luffy bust will be coming in next week, so maybe that takes it over. We'll see. But this piece right now was my most anticipated piece for years, and it lived up to the hype completely. And as you guys can tell, I'm like extremely happy about it. So like it was a long time coming, but it was worth the wait, I would say. Yeah.
I mean, go ahead, Alan.
I was just going to congratulate Marcos. It looks great. I'm glad it came in with little or no problems.
Yeah.
I love to see someone get something that they've really been anticipating in our community and waited so long. And when they get it in, it's everything they wanted it to be. And that's really important. I mean, it really is, because we wait so long for these pieces and we pay so much for them. Getting them in and it exceeds your expectations, that's a win in my book.
Yeah.
So,
like, I saw someone get that Guts and Zod piece from Oniri Creation, that diorama. Okay. I think Todd put it. Like, that company's in a weird place. They're kind of like in an XM place. So like that piece is amazing, but like they're in an XM place where things aren't going the greatest for them. So they shipped out some a long time ago, like maybe 3 years ago, and then some people are getting them now. So like that's a 6-year wait for that piece. So like I can't complain with the 3-year wait. People are waiting 6 years for a piece. It sucks, but it is what it is. You know, it's just, you know, that's how this hobby is. You win some, get things in quick. Sometimes you don't. Like the Luffy bust from Sume, I'm getting that within a year and a half. So a lot less time than this.
Wow. Yeah. Well, it looks like you got 2 great pieces coming in and 2 pieces that you love that you've been waiting for a while. So congratulations. I can't wait to see the bust.
And also, not to take up this whole segment, but LBS Superman should be coming in at the end of the month, Todd said as well.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So I had Daredevil, that Luffy bust, and then, you know, LBS Superman. So a lot came in 1 month and a half, basicly. So I'm broke. There we go. I'm broke.
Yeah. Welcome to the club, because we just spent a lot this week. We spent a lot. When I say we, I mean me. I know we all spent a lot of money this week, but we
Matt too. Yeah, Matt. And
Matt.
Like Jimmy said, it was funny in our group messages. It literally was like every other day, like 2 people like, "Oh, something's coming in," or "I just bought this." You know, it was really I think I said after we, like, maybe the 5th day of that, guys, we need an intervention. Not us giving it our intervention. Like someone need to really like sit us down, because it got bad this past couple weeks. It really did.
Yeah, intervention from enablers.
No, 100%.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Like, you should stop, but I'm gonna buy this real quick. So, but you stop. Right. You stop. You know, that's one of those things. Yeah.
I was not to change the subject, you know, totally, but you mentioned XM Studios, but I was watching Red Titan the other day, right? And they had Alex had mentioned he's going to go and visit with Ben and XM, and they're going to clear up a lot of questions and talk through things, whatever. And they'll make some announcements next month. Guess what? I knew already, and talking to Ben, I knew that XM would be making an announcement next month already. He asked me not to say anything, but now I guess the cat's out of the bag. But they will be making some announcements next month, and I look forward to seeing what they'll be doing in the community. I did have some advice, you know, is that, you know, right now, the best thing to do if I was in XM's place is just get everything that was promised out to collectors. Don't make anything new. Don't work anything else. Get all those pieces out to all the collectors as promptly as possible. And then if you're wanting to rebrand and go forward, that would be the time. But trying to like nothing new right now from them. We need nothing new from them. We need all the pieces that people are just anticipating still. I think that would be my best advice. But
the thing is, too, I understand people being upset with XM because they do deserve criticism, but they are a company. When you have those pieces in, they are a great company. Look at that Ghost Rider right behind Alan. That's an amazing piece. The White Knight, amazing piece. Hulkbuster, amazing piece. They are a great company when they do live up to the they're getting pieces in, but they do deserve the criticism that they get. But I hope they don't die. That's what I'm saying. I want them to survive this and thrive.
Yes. Yeah. I don't want anybody to go away.
Except
because
JD.
when that happens, hey, relax.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
You better be careful, Marcos. As I recall, you have a piece ordered from them.
Yeah.
That was my alter ego. That's my alter ego, Farcos. That was Farcos.
Not to mention, I need my Bane, so stop that.
I'll probably get that too.
Yeah.
If you do that.
Yeah, I have to get it. So you know what? Fine, Mike's gonna get it. Mike, would you want a Bane from one? They're gonna make a Bane J&D 1/3 Dark Knight.
Yeah. I mean, if they make a Bane 1/3, then I'm just gonna I'm getting all of them.
I'm pretty screwed on that too.
They are making it. Like they are going to make it. It is happening. So it is happening.
He's my favorite actor, Tom Hardy. So it's one of those things like I probably have to get it, and that sucks for me. That's $3,000 down the drain. So. Yep.
Well, we'll see what they end up doing because I'm looking for more announcements, and I do believe that all their pieces are selling out almost not instantly, but within a few days. There's nothing left. You got 150, 200, whatever pieces, but I'll tell you right now, Bane is day one for me. I'm ordering that on that same day. Whatever I got to do, it's being ordered. So that one's definitely coming home.
But I would say they've been doing really well on their non-movie characters lately. Like Guts, obviously, and Celebrate did really well for them, like 100%. Like those things sold out right away. So maybe they might take the hit and might do more characters in anime or gaming. So we'll see. Good for them.
Yeah. We'll see. I got a lot of messages. Okay. I did want to bring this up because PCS did tease this. I'll let you take this one, Mr. Edmondson. They were teasing this this week or last week, or is it early? Yeah, the 29th. So this past week, they were teasing this a few days ago.
Hellraiser, man.
It's Hellraiser. That's right. So maybe a 1/3 Pinhead, maybe, or
that's day one. If they do a 1/3 Pinhead, I would jump all over that.
Yeah, or Alan, what if they did one of those, those bus dioramas with all of the crazy scenes of the movie? That'd be nuts with a Pinhead, like big, that'd be wild.
You call him Pinhead.
Yeah, I mean, if they made like a diorama of all the Cenobites, that would be pretty cool.
I look forward to what they do because
I can't imagine that not being Pinhead. I mean, that's the that's pretty much the face of that franchise.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be Pinhead.
What I would say about PCS is, man, how many fucking licenses can they get? Like, they have everything.
Yeah.
I swear to God, dude. Like, I don't think there's one license they haven't got. And I know he wants more. Like, he wants One Piece. He wants Dragon Ball Z, he said on our show. So, like, he wants it all, man. Like, good for him, but shit.
What if they went ahead and did they are. Well, they're doing Aliens too, right? They are doing Aliens as well.
Aliens and Predator.
So I think someone said in our chat the other day, okay, enough teases. That's enough. Show us what you're going to be doing. Like, we need to see this already. So, and you know what? I kind of agree with that. I'm ready to see other pieces. So, let's see what we've got going on here real quick. I mean, as much as I know that I probably won't buy their Predator pieces, I would love to see it, like what they have planned. It had to be something very, very different, very, very special. But I would love to see that. But yeah, we'll see. Vanessa was saying I really want Garb.
Yeah, Garb would be great. It's One Piece. It's a One Piece character. Garb really, really cool, man. There's one company that did it. I don't know if he's ever done that, but
I haven't really messed with their site.
That's true. That is so true.
I haven't messed with it. Yeah, I mean, I know that they were working on that. I think I heard.
I just know, like,
what's up, man?
They talk about like reward points after purchases, and like they still have not fixed that. Get that at least fixed. Like, my God, like that's a very simple fix. I feel like. I don't know.
I think that's starting. If you order direct from Prime One, I think that's coming straight from Prime One shipping now. I think they held them back, but I think they're starting to push them out. So you ought to email them out and see what they say. Maybe they're
Yeah,
holding them.
Matt Martin went to China and held him at gunpoint. That's the only reason why he has it.
That'd be hilarious. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Okay, so yeah, that's going to be a great piece. Let me bring this up here real quick because I really wanted to show this off too. Man, I can't wait for the Queen Studios bus. So here's another great example. Renee posted this in Godlike this week too, and man, if you think that XM didn't make great pieces, that Megatron man is just check that out. That is super cool. Super cool. Yeah, I would message them and send them an email because my friend Chris Michael, I think his shipped out. Like his was on hold, but then it shipped out. So you might want to just email them and ask about that. I saw this posted in Godlike, and I just thought it was amazing. Like to see XM do that. I mean, it looks great. But I really love the light up feature on this, Alan. Check that out.
Which is unlike XM, really.
Yeah, it is. You're right.
Yeah, they're not big on light ups.
No, they're not.
That looks great, though. It looks great. Man, look at that. Super cool piece. I love his old school transformer too. It looks really cool. Really amazing statue. Love that. He's got the whole line, man. He's got the whole line. Look at that. Yeah, man, it looks great. Looks great.
They're doing a good job, but they did a good job on the XM, like the Transformers G1 line. They really did a good job on it. What's that yellow character? That's like one of my favorite pieces they did. The yellow one.
Grimlock?
That one right there. There we go. Yeah, that's a really good one. I like that one.
Yes,
I don't know much about
Grimlock.
Not Bumblebee, not Little Bumblebee, but the
this is Grimlock. Grimlock right here.
That's a good piece. I love that one.
Yeah, he's the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Because they obviously did G1, but they like modernized it. If that makes sense. It wasn't like blocks of like cartoon characters. You know, they really like made it their own, which I appreciated a lot.
Right here. So, do you collect licensed or comic pieces? I collect more movie, but I'm not opposed to comics. You know, I'm not really not opposed to it. But I think everybody here collects like different things. We all have different.
Yeah, I have 3 custom pieces right now. I'm looking at from comic pieces. So I'm not the guy that says like license or bust. I think if it's a good piece, unlicensed or custom, go for it, man. Like if it's a good piece, and it's a reputable custom group too as well. You can't just buy anything on the internet, you know. But there's pieces that are custom that are way better than licensed. It is what it is. There's licensed pieces that are really good too.
Yeah, I mean, I think that if you have this, just how they look together, they look awesome together. G1 is great. Like, it all depends on your flavor. Some people may or may not like it. They may prefer the newer gen, but there's older gen, there's newer gen. It all goes on what you like. Collect what you love. Like, collect what you love. It doesn't mean that it's right or it's wrong, but I do believe that just collect what you really love, and I do love Gen 1. But Alan, you almost went into Gen 2. Like you almost went into Gen 2 collecting, correct?
I really like the Prime 1 Bayformers.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Those I'm just amazed every time I see one of those. The number of pieces that it takes to it's like a Lego. I mean, what are they, like 100 pieces, 200, little pieces to put the thing together.
Yeah.
I love them. I think they're amazing. I'm not getting into doing those. I wouldn't have the room for them at this point. I'd have to sell off an entire line if I want to start collecting some of those. And I'm kind of happy the way the collection is right now. So no, that's not going to happen.
Alan, do you not remember the last couple showcases that like Transformers piece and it said like 250 pieces? So I'm like, oh god damn! Like,
Yeah,
is
no.
that a selling point or is that drew people away? Honestly, like if you say 250 pieces, like gosh, like they're acting like that was a selling point. Like that is not a selling point. That people do not want to do that. But hey, they know what they're doing, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, it was so hard for me to see Mark One boxed up. It was so hard for me to get rid of some of these pieces, but I know it's going to a great collector and a great friend. So that's what really put my mind at ease, that it's going to a great friend and still a great in his collection. Not to mention, I think Alan posted, you're making new friends now, you're getting new stuff. So getting everything in here. And I know I have a really good idea what I want to do. Now I just have to implement it, and it'll come together slowly but surely. It will be.
I just know Jimmy is not an Iron Man collector, that's for sure. He's a fraud. Just like I'm a
my
JP
Iron Man collection is one shelf. That's what I
Yeah.
do. I love Iron Man. I always will, but it's one shelf collection, so I can make room for others. I need to make room for more than just Iron Man. As much as I love it, I want multiple things, not just one thing. And that's why I make the decision. Was it easy? It was not easy. It was tough, actually. But I had to do it, and if I didn't do it, then the hobby can't fund itself to get what I do want. So that's kind of the decision that I made, and I'm happy that I did it because I'm getting some pieces in that I thought I'd never get. You know what? $85,000 later, Alan, we're good to go, man. We're good here. We got everything set up. I'm joking. But
No, you're not joking.
yeah, I'm trying to kind of psych myself out, but once I get it, but you know what? I'm very happy with it, and it's all coming together very soon. They showed this, Prime One did show this, and another one that I'm trying to stay away from, but I just love to death. The new Prime One Evangelion bus is coming out for PO here pretty quick, and
this is amazing.
This is incredible, this statue. Oh my God, it's awesome. Wow. The colors.
I think this statue is amazing, dude. I just think that the anime is the most overrated anime of all time, but the statue is fantastic. Like, it really is. Concept-wise, the bus is put it like this: if you're doing the Prime One anime bus right now, it looks like this will match like that Guts butts, and then like the ones that they're probably gonna do in the future. So this piece is awesome, dude.
Yeah.
But like I said, the anime. If you're thinking about starting, go ahead.
Alan, what you're saying is I should put this next to the Berserk bus side by side. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, stop! Don't do that.
No, I don't know that it would. I don't know that those two would look good together. But man, it's just an amazing looking piece. I love it.
Yeah,
Carl, it's the truth. Don't. It's truth. Stop.
Yeah, I mean, it is a little bit strange, but Marcos, when I go to Japan, I'm going to Universal Studios, and they have an Evangelion ride.
Yeah,
you go in and you climb the ladder like you're actually in the cockpit and stuff. Oh man, I got to do all that stuff. I got to do all that stuff. So I'm looking forward to doing that, and don't worry, I'm gonna film the whole thing while I'm there for Godlike. So I'll be filming everything that I'll be doing.
Let me just say this though, anime wise, if you have to do a bunch of remakes, that means it wasn't that good of an anime. Let's be real here, right? Just throwing that out there. If you got to do a bunch of remakes, just saying, just not that good, probably.
Yeah, great.
A statue though, that thing is, and Prime One's an amazing work on that line. Complete like with that, it's like the Transformers Bayformers. I don't like those movies, but the line of statues are amazing. It's just they know what they're doing with the robotic characters.
Yeah, I mean, I think they do a great job with that.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to seeing what this looks like on pre-order. I need to stay away from it because I can't have all of them, but I really want it. This is shown today by Anart, but so their likeness is just ridiculous on this. It's just amazing what they're able to do. But I don't collect 1/6 figures, but it's pretty amazing. I would love to see this go to Queen and then do a 1/5 scale version, but it looks pretty awesome. Alan, what do you think of the likeness on these?
Yeah, I think they just they're just knocking these out of the park. They really are good. I don't collect 1/6 figures either, thank goodness. But no, I really do like it. And I think they're doing a great job, and they're going to sell the hell out of these for sure.
Yep.
I mean, there's a big fan base for Harry Potter stuff.
I think they're going to do really well with them, and I'm excited to see what else they bring to the table and do more, because it's really great. And
I think this in-art line is, I don't know, like there's obviously figure collectors in our chat, but I heard some issues with in-art, like in hand, but at least prototype wise, I think they're like, first off, they're half the price of J&D, and they're way better, I think, too, prototype wise. So I don't know, like like I said, I'm not the figure collector though, so I can't give you accurate. Like I have one more figure coming in, but at the same time, I think in-art just completely outdoing J&D's line for sure, and it's like half the price. So like maybe just look at the pros and cons, but I think like this piece is fantastic. There's been other pieces in arts done that have been fantastic as well. So yeah,
they've had some QC issues here and there. I mean, nothing that would keep people from buying their line.
I've heard like the joints, right, or something like that.
Right.
I think Lane told me about that. It's like joints aren't like perfect or anything, but like,
they have some issues with some of the magnets on the feet.
Yeah.
But you know, I had in our Gandalf, Aragorn, and Joker. I sold all three of them because I was getting out of 1/6. But
good for you. No dolls.
but yeah, sorry, Freddie. But yeah, I mean they make some good pieces there, man. The likeness is spot on most of them, for sure.
I still don't understand why like Hot Toys and other figure companies can get the likeness so much better than like 1/3 and 1/2 scale, or like, you know, like 1/4. I'm like, what is going on here? Like, why is it easier on a smaller portrait than it is, you know, on a bigger portrait? I just don't understand it. For me, I know Freddie's explained it, but it's still not. I don't know why these companies are just doing way better on likeness, at least. I don't know.
Well, I mean, in-art's a part of Queen, and I think the sculptures are fantastic. So I think that I think they're doing great. If you're a 1/6 collector, man, you've got some great options. Someone had messaged me. It wasn't this past week; it was the week before. About, man, would you guys talk more about figures? And I explained, you know, most of our panel doesn't collect figures except for a few of us, but I will definitely address these and bring them up as they come through, especially in art or maybe even a hot toy that comes through. But this is great. It's a great piece. If you're picking this one up, congratulations. I think it's fantastic. I don't think the likeness can get any better than this. It looks great.
And Jimmy, go ahead.
I can't remember if Prime One or Blissway did this as well.
Blitzway, Prime One, they're like both together.
Okay.
They're doing a special, like, it was super expensive too. It was 1/4. It was like super museum. Remember they did like it's getting in-house by like basically like super professional sculptors and painters. Remember they said that like it was like a weird thing, but it's still like $2,000 for a 1/4. I'm like, look, I love Blitzway. I like Prime One a lot. It ain't worth that much. Let's be real. Just get sculpted and painted by professional. I don't know. The thing is they could lie about that too, like 100%. Like they could just give it out to the random, you know, painter that they always use, and I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of that little, you know, marketing tactic, but $2,000 is sold out pretty quickly, so must have worked for them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I think that it's going to be a great piece if you're a collector of 1/6. So, Ross, good evening, sir. How are you? Thanks for joining us this Saturday. Great to see you. I think they're from Sydney, so great to see you.
Aussie.
So it's a great piece.
He has his whole family watching, right? That's what he always says. Like him and his whole family.
Yeah.
Why, Ross? Don't watch us, man. Like, come on now. Like, we're boring people. We're dumbasses. Don't watch us, man. You guys have
I think Mark needs to watch him. I think Mark.
Don't watch me, man.
I think it's Mark.
But the thing is, like, Australia, you got the beach and everything. You have like exotic animals. Like, come on, we may be exotic in a way. You know, we're kind of dumb with how we spend our money. That's about it, though.
Well, got any minute, Boo Marcos? Let me know. So just kidding. I was very surprised to see this. I don't know if anybody else was surprised by this, but it looks like Tweeterhead is re-releasing one of their Jokers 1/4 from like ages ago, but the sculpt still stands up to this day. It looks pretty good. But it's a 1/4 scale, and this was going up. I think they're going to do the direct sales through Sideshow only now. So that may work out for them, maybe a little bit better. But
they do 1/4 only through Sideshow, and then they're 1/6. They do 1/6. They do through their site. That's like the plan. That's I think the deal they do with Sideshow with 1/4.
This is pretty cool, actually. But I think the head sculpt it's really on point. It looks good. It's so hard to beat that Joker Say Cheese one, though. Man, it's so difficult to beat that one for 1/3, or I mean, just overall. That looks really cool. Cool piece.
I don't know. I think Tweeterhead did a better job on the throne piece in this one. That's just
yeah. Oh, I agree. Their other throne piece they did. Yeah, I agree.
I don't know. Me is like, why do you even do this piece? Honestly, like I love the Joker, and the thing is, like, this statue community, like the statue hobby, has maybe hate the Joker because that's all we see is Joker and Batman. I love Batman too. Yeah. That's all we see though. It's like, god damn, dude. Like, can we not get any other characters? Like, I'm just that's me. Like,
yeah, but I mean, if people keep buying them, Marcos, I mean, they're gonna keep making them.
That's true, but I don't think Say Cheese even sold that well. I think it wasn't like huge seller, but it did come out. But it wasn't a high ES either. It was I'll give Say Cheese this. It was during COVID, like in that time. I get it a little bit, but it wasn't like like 1,000+ ES and all that stuff. But it is what it is. I'm just tired of seeing Joker, man. Like, I love Joker. He's the best villain in American comics for sure, but we just see too much of him. And like I said, like, if you had to pick between Tweeterhead Throne versus this, like, what are we picking here? Probably the Throne piece, right? So, like, why even come out with this, in my opinion?
That's what you're saying, yeah. Anybody have interest in this piece? 1/4 scale comic? No? Okay. Yeah, I mean, props to Tweeterhead. I mean, I don't know if it's sold well for them, and now they're going to the 1/4 scale. But most collector, well, you know what? Let me rephrase that. Most collectors that I know go with 1/4 or 1/3. Now, when they go to 1/6, it's usually for like Hot Toys, things like that. But I don't know any collector in the community that does 1/10. They specialize in 1/10. Do you guys?
I have some 1/10, but I don't. I mean, I don't. I got those early on.
Yeah.
I don't collect them currently now.
But I say that, but if you're very limited on your room, like you don't have hardly any space, that may be a great option for you. I'm just saying that's not something that I would do, but I don't see a whole lot of chatter about it on Facebook.
Yes, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Mike.
No, I remember I showed you guys earlier before. Like, I mean, I think they make like nice little desk, little decorations. I mean, this is a 1/10.
Oh, okay.
But I just got it up here on my desk. Where it doesn't take up a lot of room.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, though, I'm not into collecting them.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think that there's some great 1/10 out there. I just haven't seen one that was for me and fit my collection, because how small it was. But yeah, somebody posted this today in the anime group. Let me bring this up here real quick.
I think the concepts like Iron Studios does in 1/10 are really good, though. It's 1/10.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, hey, dude, if it's 1/4, I'll probably think about it. Like shit.
Yeah, they do a great job.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, Carrie, here you go. I got some 1/10s.
Yeah. I have one 1/10 that's Deadpool, but that's it's Deadpool. I get any scale of him, but yeah, it's just
I'm the one that isn't.
It's just not a big. It's not a scale that's once you go like 1/3, like you're not gonna go much smaller than that. That's really what it is, in my opinion. Yeah.
1/3, 1/4. To me, those are the spots that
for a comic, for sure. I think those are like the perfect spots. Yeah. Or I guess 1/1. Like, people do that all the time now.
People showing it off. Well, and you know what? There could be a ton of 1/10 collector groups that I'm not even aware of. So, I mean, it's very, very possible it is. Somebody posted this display in the anime group, and I thought it was awesome. But check out the centerpiece here and how they did that. I thought it looked great.
That brawl is huge too. It's
It
ginormous.
is big. It is big. But I wish he was standing next to it, but you can kind of see when it came together.
Well, that's a half scale Iron Man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Iron Man, Captain America.
America. Yeah.
That's half scale. So those are. I'm thinking the middle is huge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And there's even a bigger one too, which is even crazier. There's
Wow.
a bigger one than him. Yeah, Jimmy, you've seen it. With
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
ridiculous.
it is huge.
I think this is big enough, and if you're a fan of the character, I think this is big enough.
I think it's like a 1/3 like bust too. Probably it's like like he's ginormous. Like he's a huge character.
Wow, it's just amazing. But I love the little octagon diamond they put above it to kind of give it some flair, and how these pieces come together. I'm glad that I don't collect these, but they're just amazing. Why am I not surprised? Like, why am I not surprised? I'm not surprised.
Popo has everything. It's like Alan. Like, oh yeah, I have that piece.
Well,
I had that piece. I have that piece coming in. Oh shit! All right.
Not only does he have some great pieces, but he also had them set up very, very well too.
Mm-hmm.
He has a great collection. But you know what? I think you have way too many alien 1/3 alien Prime 1 big chaps. Don't worry, I'll help you. I'll take one of them off your hands. No problem.
A good friend. That's a good friend right there, Jimmy. You're a good
Yeah.
friend. Right for free, right?
Yeah.
For free. Hold it.
Yeah, well, I'm sure. I think he had mentioned before that his shipping's expensive because it comes from overseas, and I can't imagine what it is now. So, but yeah, great setup, man. Congrats to the collector that posted this. Looks great, fantastic. Let me see here real quick. I did see this, and tell me, we were just talking about this just 10 seconds ago. But to see this at 1/10 scale, I thought it was awesome. I thought it was awesome. Take a look at that.
Great.
Yeah, I thought this was super cool. 1/10 Iron Studios, Yoda versus Palpatine. Excuse me.
Like Marco said, like, gosh, make that in quarter scale.
Exactly. Yeah.
Would you be in, Mike? In quarter scale?
Quarter scale, man, that'd be a cool statue.
Yeah, it would be cool.
But the thing is, like, another thing that annoys me is like they come out with these random 1/4 that are amazing too. So like, why can't they just make everything 1/4? That I get their whole thing is 1/10, and they probably sell well because they're a company that comes out with stuff all the time. So it has to be doing well. A healthy company. So whatever they're doing, keep doing it. But I just dang man, like this piece would be awesome in 1/4 diorama. Honestly, it would.
It really would. And you know what I found out recently, and I guess I kind of knew this already, but you don't really think about it, is that some companies, a great example would be like, I think Tweeterhead, they have the 1/3 scale bust because I think they don't have the license to do a full 1/3. And some companies, maybe like Iron Studios, doesn't have the license to do a 1/4 or 1/3 scale statue. That's why they go to 1/10. That's why, hey, look, we don't have this available. We do have this. Right. I'll take that. And that's
I get it. I'm just saying, like, they just come out with these random 1/3 and random 1/4 out of nowhere. And like, this is amazing too. So like, it gets annoying. Like, I don't know. For me, it's just like, I hope they get those licenses, solidified or something. I don't know what it is, but they come out with great stuff. It's just 1/10 usually, and it's not a skill I do.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to more pieces from them because maybe they will come with 1/4 and 1/3. Man, look how awesome that is.
Yeah, it's awesome.
There's probably a peg right in his sleeve here that hooks onto him, Alan. Don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
I can
or
see.
They made Yoda like a half a pound at most. Little Yoda.
Look at that. That looks awesome. Where does this piece run? Let's take a look.
So, Mike, you're out of the PCS though, right? Palp.
Yeah. I decided not to go with it. But that, I mean, that would mean I may not, in the future, look at it again.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely would like to see it like in hand and kind of see some non-prototype pics.
Yeah, but 285 for this piece, and I think it's awesome. But I just don't do 1/10. Very, very cool piece. I did see this too. Oh, look, side goes down. Huh.
Something must have came out. It's usually a hot
Yeah.
toy happens, honestly. Like a brand new hot toy comes out and it crashes the site. So we'll see. Usually a hot toy that's Star Wars piece as well. That's another thing. It's always usually that.
Well, let me bring up this picture then. This is this next one here real quick. It was from Sideshow, but I know other people posted it too. It's like Chris Michael posted it as well. But you Ghost Rider Classic, they're doing another classic variant version of it. I'm not a fan when they do stuff like this.
It doesn't look good either.
It I mean,
it doesn't look good.
It doesn't look good.
Yeah.
I love the light-up feature on the original one, but this is more of a traditional comic. I think it looks great, but this would be one that I pick up. Does anybody show interest in this one?
I don't like the fire around the head. Does not look good.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
it looks like an orange wig.
Right? Yeah,
like Medusa or some shit.
It's kind of strange looking.
It looks like an orange wig to me. I don't know.
It looks like an orange wig with a skull like broken up in pieces too. Like you see that how it is like disconnected and everything. It just I don't know. I never loved this piece because like I seen Alan's right behind him, and it's just so much better than that. And then there's customs of Ghost Rider that are amazing. It's like why would I pay over $1,000 for even the original one? The light-up features all right. It's not like great. It's fine. Add on the this classic variant. It's just not for me, man. It just doesn't do anything for me. That's appealing, I guess. It is fine.
I think that this will be something that
I don't know. Just do this over like other characters you could do. Probably, it's just annoying.
Yeah. Well, it's all about money. The first one probably sold very well.
Yep.
And there's probably a lot of people that maybe missed out on it.
Sure.
So they figure, we'll change up the color scheme, whatever, and reissue it, and people will buy it.
Yeah.
So
you're not wrong, Alan. You're not wrong.
It's all about money. It's business for them.
Yeah.
They're not.
And I hope it's horribly. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not one that I would invest in, but if you love it, congratulations, because I've always loved a lot of feature in that piece. If I got one, it would probably be the original one, though. Actually, no, if I got a Ghost Rider, it would be the Tiger J one, Mike. That's the one I would get.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one that I would get. If I bought one.
I'm not joking. That XM.
The XM or the Tiger J one. I am very fond of the Tiger J version because of the.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, that is just an incredible statue. I remember seeing that. I was like, wow, this is something that's very special. So,
well, the nice thing about Tiger J is even when it's not lit up, it still looks good.
Yeah.
But if you take the light up feature, in my opinion, if you take the light up feature away from the Sideshow one, it
sucks.
It's
not even decent. It sucks.
Yeah, it's not that.
It's a half light.
I don't want to get a lot of hate mail, but anybody that's got it, congrats. I'm sure it's a good piece, but I'm just kind of putting up my 2 cents.
Alan, you can say it's a half a bike. It's all right at best. It's not even a good bike too. It's like an old school 1950s bike. It looks like too. There's so many issues with that piece I just do not care about.
Well,
and
here's my take on it, Marcos. When Sideshow does a Silver Surfer, you get half the surfboard. When Sideshow does Ghost Rider on bike, you get half the bike. You never get the whole enchilada.
It's so annoying. It's So annoying.
It is.
Yeah,
Hey,
and not to
Silver
mention,
Surfer, Ghost Rider, like the two things that they're known for, a surfboard and a bike. They give you half of it. Like, God damn it, dude. Like, what are we doing
Well,
here?
it's like they go out of their way to let's find a cool way that we can only do half the bike.
Just half of
I
it.
mean, they go out of their way to.
Yeah.
They probably get a dozen people in the room saying, "How can we chintz out on this piece?"
Yeah. Let's do a Thor piece with half Mjolnir. You know, like let's do that.
Yeah, whatever. It's
Right
I don't know.
right
It's
in
just,
between.
it's
I mean,
just my
this
take
is-
on it. I don't need to be.
Yeah.
I don't need to be singling them out, but
All companies give a shit.
it seems
but
to be
that
a
was-
pattern.
Yeah.
It's kind of a pattern.
I mean, not to mention, when I think of Silver Surfer, it is so difficult to beat some of these fan art pieces that they made in these past years. I mean, it's almost impossible to beat them.
Absolutely impossible. Like 100%. Yeah.
Because they normally won't come close to them. Not even close. I know some great ones, and yeah, there you go, Marcos. Alan, you're beginning those.
Let's do it.
Let's put our
Bash
email
up at me, man.
in the chat. See how much hate mail we get.
I had so much mail this week. I almost disabled my messenger. So much mail this week. Whatever. It wasn't hate mail though at all, but I had so much of it going through. I'll be caught up tomorrow though. I will be. But yeah, there's just so many great pieces from custom groups that have done Silver Surfer that of how amazing they are. And then you see something like this, you're like, man, that's all right, but it's not good. It's good as some of the other ones I've seen. But yeah, I look forward to seeing what else Sideshow may do. But just like Ghost Rider, I mean, there was a few others too that were just amazing. So it's just really tough to beat those because those fan art pieces are just so passionate. So, anyways, great piece. This was shown today also, and I think I was talking backstage a little bit about some of these dios that they're working on. If you've got the room to have these come together, this would be a showstopper, and I think probably anybody's collection. But just seeing these come together like this, and
LGBTQ, Godzilla.
Oh yeah.
So the edition size is already posted. The edition size of 500 at $22.99. And I have to admit, the lighter features were incredible. Seeing those,
cool.
But you get this little robot guy if you pick it up. You get the bonus version. Look at that! It's a little proximity piece. Yeah, but I love this base. I love the way the characters are lined up. I think it's super cool. So the edition starts at 500, right? But the price was $22.99. I mean, if I was a Godzilla collector, I think this would be one of the musts. I think it's.
But then you're going to have to get the other two dioramas to go with this.
I know.
The thing is, like, what I hate about the Kong one, you guys know I'm a big Kong fan, is like they make him like on his back, basically, like getting his ass beat. Like, make Godzilla cool, like Shimo, like he's beating his ass, but like make Kong like a little bitch. Like, what are we doing here? Like, make Kong on top, if anything, shit. And then you have like Mothra, like in the back, by itself, which is a cool piece. It's just, I don't think many people will buy that piece, just buy a Mothra piece by itself. But maybe I could be 100% wrong on that, 100%. So, but these pieces they're huge too. Like they're absolutely ginormous.
Yeah, I think it's when you look at this piece and you see like the others come together next to it. I mean, the dios are awesome. And I'd have to have the Mothra, Alan. I'd have to have Mothra with it.
I like that one.
I do too.
Awesome.
That's the coolest one of the bunch.
I really do too.
The butterfly wings you're talking about, like the wild.
Yeah, the butterfly wings, whatever. So this is gonna be a great one. Does anybody here collect Godzilla besides Noah? Hopefully Noah's going well with Noah. You pop out. Look at this.
That. See, like, look at Kong. He's a little bitch getting his ass beat. Like, what the hell? What the hell, man? Like, make him win the little battle. God,
he's all balanced a little bit. He's all right.
So but I'm saying the Kong bias is huge in this piece. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You would have to have such a big room to display
Oh,
all
yeah.
these.
Yeah.
Three huge
so
pedestals.
Yeah, I think that I heard that it takes like 10 feet
Yeah.
to get all three of them
Yeah.
lined up like that.
Just like, and then you throw in the Godzilla versus Kong, the buildings and all the other bits that there is. I mean, I don't know how you could have enough space for all that stuff.
That is your collection. You don't have room for anything else. That's it. Yeah, that's going to be it. This just takes a ton of room up.
But I love the way the light up feature is that same green crystal thing going on with all three.
Yes.
So when that's all lit up, I mean that just really ties the whole thing together.
Yeah.
I think they planned that out, Alan. They did it on purpose
no
too.
kidding. Yeah.
Let's be devil's advocate real quick though. Like, would you guys say the Godzilla -1 piece is better than these pieces though? I would say yeah. For me, I think the -1 piece is way better than these, but it's different IPs for sure.
I like them all, to be honest with you. I really do.
That's true.
I like them all. I hate to say it also but I mean, you'd have to have them all. Like, I mean, I couldn't go with just one of them.
-1's completely different from these pieces, though.
What be the back of my mind is this picture right here. That's gonna be the back of my mind.
Yeah, for sure.
I'd want others.
And like, Alan, what did you say? Like 10 feet or whatever it was? Like,
yeah.
Yeah. Good luck. Good luck. That 10 feet.
That's not for everybody.
It's not.
Alan, I hear Mike typing. That means he's looking for one right now. He can
the cheapest price.
I was trying to remember what the -1 one looked like. I couldn't remember.
It's awesome.
Okay. Yeah, it's cool. It was cool. So
I want a what's called Godzilla, a Shin Godzilla, like in that format they did with the -1 one. I would love that Prime one. Please do Prime one, please. I'll buy it right away. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what else they do next because I mean, we'll talk a little bit about this because we don't have a lot of time. But this is a great piece. Great piece. Look at man, that looks so good. That looks really good.
2 portraits?
Yep.
God, can you imagine getting like this whole diorama set up and then like the middle light went out? I would be so pissed. Oh my god.
I'd be so pissed too.
Oh my god.
Hey Siri, what's 92 centimeters to inches?
That's about like 38.
92 centimeters is 36.22 inches.
Okay. So it's about 30. So I mean, but you put them all together, for crying out loud, you're gonna have a really big display.
92 wide. Fucking hell, man.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's multiply that by 3, and you're like a 10.
Yeah. But look, put it this: I've seen people put the Kong versus Godzilla piece together with the in the middle the Mecha Godzilla, like that they made like a diorama with that, and it looks really great. But it's huge though. Like they dedicated a whole little area for that. You have to do that if you want to do that with this piece as well. So,
Alan, you sure you don't have an extra room in the house? You can,
What is that? Did you say that's 92 wide?
Centimeters wide.
What's the height?
Yeah. The height is, Alexa, what's 86 centimeters to height?
The conversion of 86 centimeters to feet is 2 feet and 9.8582677165354 inches.
Thank you.
I think she just had a stroke.
She did. That was hilarious.
I'm sorry, Alexa. Can you repeat that?
Yeah. Hey Siri, what is 86 centimeters to inches?
86 centimeters is 33.86 inches.
Okay, so almost 34 inches. And then that depth is 69 centimeters. Hey Siri, what is 69 centimeters to inches?
69 centimeters is 27.17 inches.
Yeah, this is a big boy. This is
That's a
big.
big piece. Yeah.
Yeah, that's big. So it's,
Quite so.
yeah, we have Siri and we have Alexa, so that's how we do it. But yeah, I mean, so Alan, where are they going? I don't even know. Where are you gonna put them at?
I love it. I mean, when I first saw it in that showcase when they showed these, my mind started like working overtime. This is cool. Where can I fit this? I'm like, wait a minute, what are you nuts? Just forget it.
Stop.
I love the colors. I love the way the crystal stuff is. I just think it's so cool. But no, I can't do it. I just can't.
Wow. Yeah, it's not that great. Look at it.
Yeah, no, it's very cool.
Yeah,
They get better and better every year with these kind
they
of
really
pieces.
do. They really do. They continue to push the boundaries. This looks fantastic. Mr. Evanson, where are they going at? Where are you going to put these at?
I got a special room picked out at Alan's house.
All right.
There we go.
Okay.
I'm going to go over to Alan's house. Alan, can I use your bathroom? Well, just so you know, the Godzilla diorama's in there. Just be aware of that.
Right, that's Sean's bathroom, not Alan's bathroom.
Whoa! I love it.
There is not enough room in my bathroom for these. Trust me.
Wow. But great piece from Prime One. I look forward to seeing what they do with this and more of the line. I'm sure it'll be great. So Lane was asking, randoming dimensions, why is it compared to the cave troll? You know what? It's funny you said I was thinking about that piece too. Whatever.
That cave troll is much larger.
It is. That piece is enormous. Like, it's big. I don't have exact dimensions, but I'll bring it up here in just a minute. Actually, they don't really. I think they talked about it, whatever. But you know what? If you think about it, Alan, after they launched the Evangelion, there's only a few other pieces that they talked about. So what does that mean? The next spring or summer showcase should be around the corner, and they'll show more pieces from Prime One. And I know this is one piece that the community's talked about, but I know it's coming soon. Like this will be the one that's will be coming soon. The Batman Berserk Rage Mode piece, that'll probably be one that they start to talk about PO or have more information about it, because they did have the full statue there painted, so I know that the pre-order is right behind it. So I think this is one of the last pieces after Evangelion that I recall that was from the showcase. So again, I think what that means is they're going to show more, coming up some newer ones. But I mean, going back when you look at some of these pieces that they announced, I'm still waiting for Ghost in the Shell, because they'll probably have more of that coming up. I thought that would be really good.
Severus Snape, look at not Snape, Voldemort right there. Yeah.
Voldemort, yeah.
Oh man,
I forgot about that. Yeah. Shit.
Yep. There's a lot of pieces here that we all forget
One
about.
Eye from Vikings, One Eye that took 30 minutes of the showcase.
that's right.
30 to 40 minutes, man.
And King Batman Who Laughs, I know it's going to be amazing.
That'd be cool. The freeze, obviously, we all said that before. Gabi Morrow, that's fucking Hell's Paradise. It's all right at best, but the Evangelion bus, awesome. Cave Troll, Treebeard, 1/3, right?
Treebeard, that's the one I want.
And then and Elder Pred, 1/3.
It is.
Even though he's in the movie for two seconds, but he's still a cool character, obviously.
He is, yeah, but I want to see more of that Cave Troll.
Faye right there, bottom left. The Dune 2, yeah, Austin Butler.
Should be good. Cool. I don't know. I was excited for the Dark Ages, so I'm looking forward to what we do with that too. I'm sure all these are are getting ready. They're already in render form, or getting ready. But I'm surprised they didn't show last time the Riddler. I think that'll be next. I think they'll show that next.
Well, they show the freeze last time. That's what they're not going to show back to back DC, and because it's the same line too. It's that Elite Master Museum line or whatever they call it. But I want to see the fucking guts butts. My gosh, it's been 2 showcases since they shown that.
That'll
Like,
probably be next.
let's see that. I want to see it, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of pieces that they haven't really talked
Jimmy,
about
there's
too much.
There's pieces from like 5 years ago that they have not put up for pre-order.
Yeah,
In the show.
there's a lot.
Like, come on, Prime One. What are we doing?
Yeah, so yeah, that one sold out, man. Yeah, that's you know what that's definitely a Alan. You know what? It reminds me of an Alan Kiefer piece.
I love Prime One, but yeah,
I can't wait for that one.
Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. So,
Hey, John.
What
John.
the scale was on that tree beard?
it's 1/3.
1/4.
No, it's
1/4, right? Is it 1/3?
No,
1/4.
1/4.
Yeah,
Oh, it's 1/4. I thought it was 1/3.
yeah, it's
No.
a quarter.
Even at quarter scale, that thing is going to be close to 5 feet tall if they do the entire.
1/4. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
That's huge.
Yeah, still a
yeah,
big piece.
really.
Because the 1/6 scale, right, from Weta was still a big piece, right, Alan?
I think the 6 scale from what it was still like around 40 some inches.
Yeah,
tall.
exactly. So it's still the meat piece.
I've never even seen anybody have that piece or post
It's
about
so
it.
exclusive. It's like no
Yeah.
one has it, but everybody does have it. If that makes
Yeah.
sense. No one wants to sell it. You know.
I can see that. And they show those Skyber pieces, but never announce them. Now, I'm pretty sure this line is on hold. Like these
Yeah.
Superman.
They basically said DC's on hold right now.
Yeah.
Like
It's
look at that the right there, the Joker, Superman, and Batman from the Frank Miller stuff. That was what 5 showcases ago, maybe.
It was.
Yeah. So, and look at the Batman Phantasm. I want that Phantasm so bad, but the Phantasm Catwoman Batman that was shown so long ago.
Look at the
Sub-Zero. Fucking hell, dude! Like
that was a
shit.
long time ago.
Hmm.
So
That's why I get annoyed by with Prime One, man.
2021.
Yeah, don't show stuff. They're never gonna come out. You know.
I think too. I was talking with somebody too, and they mentioned that a lot of times they have a really good plan, and they're going to launch pieces, and they end up not launching them at that certain time because DC comes back and says you need to focus on this and this more.
Yeah, and DC's
Whether it
stupid.
be a new comic, a new movie, whatever, and I definitely see that happening.
Yeah, 100%. DC made the Flash movie. That was horrible. So like, they're not a good indicator of, good marketing. So I get what you're saying though, Jimmy. It's just a very annoying, that we have pieces like 6-7 years ago that have not come out from DC or even other IPs as well. It's very annoying.
Oh, there's that Mr. Freeze. Ugh.
Yep.
Yeah.
There it is.
No,
Oops.
the other way.
There you go.
There it is. Wow.
Yeah, that's going to be a big statue, but a must pick up.
That is just, I don't know, man. There's something about it.
No, it's an artistic piece for sure.
Yeah.
Only issue for me, it's a super nitpick. Not blonde hair, nor is blonde hair, but the piece is fantastic though, 100%.
It's going to be a great one.
This whole line, I just loved every PO and prototype I've seen from Real Elite Master Line, whatever it's called. It's just been a fantastic line. I've said on the show, I think they took a Blitzway, like, designer, I guess you could say, from Blitzway to Prime One. Looks very Blitzway like, I guess you could say.
This King Batman Who Laughs is amazing. It's going to be a great seller for them.
With the Joker, like the Robin right there at the bottom is awesome too. Like you get 2 characters. Basically.
Yeah, this is sick. I love this.
Yeah.
And it's big. This is a huge statue.
Thing
What,
is,
like 30?
If I got this, I would have to go back and get the Harley Who Laughs to go with it.
It would look best with her.
I've always said that's the best Harley for sure of all time. I had it
Yeah.
on pre-owned and then I canceled it because it just would not fit anything in my collection. But it's the best Harley, sure.
Yeah.
Man, I love that Wonder Woman. Just the gold parts. That's it. And then I don't care for the portrait, but the gold parts. Oh my gosh! Like if JC and then if I get that, I will get that Wonder Woman piece. I will get someone to paint it just like that though, like the gold.
Well, actually, I think Marcos, they actually had that plated.
Oh, really?
I don't think that's paint.
Okay.
I looked at it a couple times, and I think they actually plated those.
Regardless, when I get that LBS Wonder Woman, I'm getting someone to get painted just like that. I don't give a shit. Like that is awesome. I love it.
It is. Yeah. What scale is that Wonder Woman?
1/4. The whole Alex Ross line is 1/4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
If
think
that was a third, I might consider that one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh yeah, she's hot.
Lane, I think it's a high possibility for the King Batman Who Laughs being
See?
showcasing it. Yeah.
But there's so much right here. Like we're looking at. There's so much that they haven't shown.
This piece just to focus on. You know what? I think they go off their what they have a lot of renders they show and they'll be like, what are we gonna launch this time around? I wonder.
DC wise, it's not gonna be much. It's gonna be Riddler because it's part of that real Elite Master line.
Sure.
That's probably about it. I'm sorry to break y'all's hearts. You know, it probably is what it is. They're not going to show a lot of DC. Maybe Alex Ross stuff. The Wonder Woman. They're already shown it, but you know, they're saying, "Hey, this comes out this time." That's about it, though. They're kind of done with DC. It looks like.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah.
That we're going to pair them up together. I wish it was a 1/3.
Yeah, I don't love the portrait, but I love the paint job on that gold, man. It's a chrome.
Yeah.
Gold. It's awesome, dude. Fucking hell, man.
That's a great piece. Well,
But for sure, Prime One said basically they want to focus on manga, gaming, and what's called movies. That's what they want to focus on. And DC Comics is not their focus. Very limited.
They're going where the money is, Marcos.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Can't blame a company doing that. But at the same time, come out with stuff, stop delaying stuff every 2 seconds too. You know? Alan knows that perfectly.
Yeah, you know, every piece that's been shown recently on Prime One, and they're all on Sideshow right now. You can get all of them on Sideshow. They're all available for pre-order there. Yeah, look on their website. They've got the new Godzilla there, the new Tweeter head there. Well, of course, that's going to be there. But they've got the Morgan deluxe version. I mean, they've got everything. So make sure you go check them out. We're looking for a piece because they updated their website. It looks like everything's coming soon. Is all these new Star Wars? Because I know May the 4th is coming up pretty quick here, and that's what people are going to get really excited for. Let me see anything that's strong.
I'm excited. The Alita Rusty Angel from Prime One is charging me on the 2 more days, so then it'll be shipped.
Okay, so you're getting that pretty soon, man.
Yeah,
You know,
probably by the end of this month, I should have it.
Yeah, man, that's going to be great. Those are great pieces. So as you know, we're in the. I ordered the Dog Alien on day 1. That's coming. That's another reason why I've cleared out this whole wall here. It's going to go on a pedestal. And the Wolf Predator, I have not ordered yet, but I am going to get that one. I'm going to get that one paired up with Jungle and one more. I don't know what the next one will be. I'll have to really think about it because I'm just not sure quite yet. Let's see. Prime One SNK might have some potential depending on which character. Yes, I would love to see their next characters. With that line, I love all the. They should do. Well, I want to say they should do Geese Howard, but I think another company did that recently. So, well, not recently, a few years back. Anything to do with SNK, I want to see anything because I know it'll be great. Prime One's known for making amazing bases, so I know they would make an amazing base for these as well. The dioramas would be cool too. But great pieces from Prime One. I look forward to seeing what they do with the next showcase. I really do. I know they've got a lot coming on. I know John, the Everyday Collector, will be coming on pretty soon. Alan, you'll probably be joining them coming up, so make sure you go check out John.
Actually, yeah, actually tonight I'm not.
Oh, okay.
First time in a while, but I'll be back with them next Friday.
Okay. Yeah, they'll be coming on right after us here in a little bit, but make sure you go support them. Yeah, great people, great show. Make sure you go support them and check them out. I look forward to tomorrow evening. What we're doing Lane will be joining us for the live unboxing of Hellbat, along with next Wednesday we'll be doing the live unboxing of Prime One's Batman on Tactical Throne. Alan, I know you want to see that. We may have to do some enabling when we get in there.
Yep.
And then also going into the weekend, we will have the Queen Studios Aliens bust here, which I cannot tell you how I'm excited for that. So that's going to be a great one coming in. A lot of great pieces coming. And Marco's got the Luffy bust coming in from Sume. So just more great pieces on the way.
LBS Superman 2 coming in. Yeah.
LBS Superman 2. Maybe he'll align us with one of those to be an unboxing if we have.
LBS Superman for sure. Movie bust, probably not, but LBS Superman for sure.
And we understand. We understand that.
Yeah.
So
108-pound box. I can't do that.
Yeah, show us some pictures when you get it all in.
Yeah.
Make sure you send it to Godlike Statues. Until then, stay godlike, and I'll see you this weekend. Bye-bye. Take care, everybody.
Peace.
Peace, guys.